Hey guys, it's Benji, the Unexceptional Chef, back again today with my knife skills video. So today I've got some carrots, cucumber, some celery to demonstrate on, and got one thing I want to say before I start. There's one knife that I reach for in the kitchen, and that's my 8-inch chef. There's nothing too fancy about it. It's just an 8-inch chef knife. Solid steel blade. Let's get started. Alright, so the first things I'm going to teach you are not actually cutting techniques, but how to hold the knife and how to grip whatever you're cutting. Now to do that, you want to use a claw. Now, the reason you want to use a claw is because when you're gripping the food that you're cutting, this keeps your fingertips out of the way of the knife blade. So if you're going to do anything with the knife, you're going to cut a layer of skin off your knuckle, rather than cutting off part of your finger. Now, how to hold the knife. It's a lot of personal preference. What I find most efficient and most comfortable for me is to hold it forward on the handle enough that I can put my index finger on the front of the blade, just out of the way of the blade so I don't cut myself, and my thumb on the blade. This provides a lot of control when doing finer cutting motions, and I like it a lot. Now, for some actual demonstrations. Alright, so I'm going to start with a baby carrot. To cut this, I'm going to start with some basic discs. So I'm going to hold my knife, the way I do, and then I'm going to keep a basic locking the boat type motion. But you want to keep the tip of your blade on the cutting board as much as possible, and then just slide the knife forward, and it just does all the work for you. Going down, not following my own advice, am I? No. But keeping the claw, which can be more difficult on smaller objects such as this. You want to keep it close, and you can modify how thick or thin you want the slices to be. This is a little bit more difficult than with a full-size carrot. See, somewhat even slices. One more thing, in between ingredients, something you're always going to want to do is wash off the knife to get any residual parts or residues off of the knife. I'll do that off camera. You don't have to watch me run it under some cold water, but just remember to do that between the ingredients, especially if you're working with raw meat or poultry or even fish. Alright, so the next ingredient I'm going to show you is some celery. The first thing you always want to do with celery and a lot of other ingredients is cut off the ends. They're not good, they don't taste good, and they're not exactly good for you either. You want to cut off both ends. You can usually tell with celery if it branches off. You want to cut it off slightly before that. This is a technique, this is a situation where you will want to put it on this round side, as I'm going to make some celery sticks. You want to cut it crosswise in the on the inside of the curve, and then just keep cutting it in the same way. Oops, I have to separate it. A little bit of fiber there. Keep separating, keep cutting it like that to make nice little sticks. So now I'm going to show you again. This is how to make sticks of celery, and then how to mince them. Difficult cut once again because it's on the round side, but you just want to cut it in half. This is the same principle as the celery sticks, once again. Cutting down if you need, and there's a peel still on it. This works with tomatoes as well. Just after you rock the boat to make the cut, bring the tip of the knife through again. I have no clue if that's really good for the knife, but it really helps when trying to separate pieces. So again, just cut little sticks off. I'll make a couple more of these and then I'll show you how to mince. And now what I'm going to show you is how to dice and mince. I use them interchangeably, just as a warning for anyone who has a specific difference. Please, if there is a difference, let me know. But I'm just going to rock the boat down the line using the claw, not following my own advice. What kind of educational is this video is this supposed to be if I don't follow my own advice? Now, this is the new technique. When you want to mince, put everything in a pile here, and then you want to hold the tip of the knife down with your the hand that is not on the handle, and lever downwards. You can go in an arc of cutting, hitting my own cucumber here, but you can go in an arc. And this just helps you make really small pieces. And pieces of it will try to escape. Just collect it all again. Make sure you take the pieces off the knife. I use my fingers. Just be really careful so you don't cut yourself. Again, I'll just do it one more time. Leveling downward. Little piece escaped, but leveling downward with the hand that is on the handle, while keeping the tip of the knife on as close or on the cutting board as you can. Some blades will curve so that when you're trying to do that, the tip will come up when you push the blade, the handle down. There you have a nice little pile of diced cucumber. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video on basic knife skills. I hope they'll come in handy in your beginning kitchen adventures. I know they will come back in my videos in the future, and I will try to link this video in those videos' descriptions or on the video itself, should you need to come back and watch it again. Guys, if you have anything you want to tell me, if I did something wrong, if you have some personal preference, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'd love a like, I'd love a favorite, consider subscribing, and for today, this is the Unexceptional Chef, signing out.